Well, so hi. Hold on a minute. Hey, it's StrawberryNVanilla here. Welcome back to the wonderland of who knows. But it's only Strawberry here, so I'm sorry, I feel really awkward right now. Okay, so I thought this would be a really funny video, and Zaria will be back to make a actual video when she comes over to my house, and then we can make one, and it's not just like me, just like, oh hey, look at this. But I thought this would be a really fun video, since it happened to like school at the end of my school year, and it just bothered me, so I looked up, oh my god, sorry, I looked up some myths, and then the ones that I know about being a ginger. And let me just say, why? Okay, being the ginger that I am, you can't really tell, I'm a ginger. I dyed this, but I'm a ginger. And so the one that went around my school the most at the end of the year was that gingers just have no souls. Like, we don't have souls. They're gone. They're not here anymore. Bye-bye. I don't know why, but that went around the most at the end of the school year. Just like, oh, you can't talk to blah 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 because he has no soul. He's a ginger. And I don't know why that happened. In our school, well, in our grade, there's 5 gingers, and I'm the only girl. So every time they're like joking around, like bro talk or whatever, oh my god, I'm so cringy. Every time it's like guys talking to one another, I'm just like I may not have a soul, but you can like address me. Just saying. Okay. But yeah, I don't know the explanation of that. I don't know why, but that's the one that went around mostly at the end of this. We're better now. See my dog. Ignore that. Okay. Next one that went around because of a teacher this year. Always blame the nearest ginger. If there's ever something wrong, or it's just like you see something and you're like, oh, how'd that happen? Just see a ginger, blame it on that. Because of the next one, they are the most unlucky people. Usually people who are like pure gingers, because some gingers change hair color, like how people will be born with blonde hair and then they have brown hair and they didn't dye it. Some true gingers that have the same ginger hair are just so unlucky. I don't know why, but they're so unlucky. So that's why you always blame them, and that's why they're unlucky, because everyone's like, oh, blame F. Next one. Never tell a ginger to dye their hair. That's literally like you're asking to get murdered. Like, you can't do that. Like, some people hate their ginger hair and they immediately dye it. Like, I always wanted my hair to be blue, like my entire head to be blue, and I'm not allowed to do it. So that was my decision. So if someone like agreed with me, like, oh yeah, you should dye your hair blue, like that's cool. If like you love your red hair and someone's like, oh, you should dye your hair a different color, it's like, why the hell would you do that? Like, that's literally setting you up for murder. Next. Never roll your eyes at a ginger. Once again, of the hold on. Okay. Gingers, we have the worst tempers. The worst. So basically, don't piss us off, because murder. And then if you roll your eyes at us, it's just like you're asking for us to like come at you. It's like something like if you're looking for a target, and then like something, like if a leaf moves, or like, you get what I mean. If you're just like, I'm in a pretty bad mood, and then someone just does that small thing to like piss you off, you're asking for it. So just don't. We are witches. Us girl gingers, apparently we're mutants. We have the bad powers, I guess. Like the whole thing about us, like, having unluckiness, being unlucky, it's kind of like we're witches. But that's what it said, like, we're witches. Great. Next, when gingers die, we turn into vampires. I don't know why that's there, I don't know what, but that's one of the stated myths. I'm not a vampire. I'm not gonna be. I don't know. I'm sorry. Next thing. I don't quite understand this one for like my own purposes. I don't know about like other gingers or if it's like just more guys or girls. You get what I mean? I don't completely understand. Bees are more attracted to gingers. Now, I've never been stung by a bee. And I don't know if that's just for me or if it's like, that's actually untrue. But I've never been stung by a bee. Yeah, there you go. We bruise more easily, which is so effing true to me. And then that relates to, we have a strong pain tolerance. So, for me, anyways, I bruise super easily. But I can last, like, my pain doesn't come in, but I'll get a bruise. So, like, me and my friend, we went to punch each other. So I could have, like, a bunch of bruises on my arm by, like, after 2 hours, but not feel the pain until, like, the next day. I don't know. This is, like, relating to, like, the witch side of it. This is, like, relating to the witch side of it. The blood of a ginger can create gold paint. Ha! Gold paint. So, you know, like, if you're murdering a ginger, you can just, like, you know what I mean, just, like, stab and you're like, oh, I want to paint the rims of my doors gold. Just go killing gingers. Don't touch me. Next. We are going extinct. Extinct, people. We are going extinct. Cut that out. We're going extinct. Now, I don't understand. Like, last year in science, we took the square things, I don't remember what they were, but it was like putting genes together, like combining genes to see like what the kid features in genes would be. My parents both have brown hair, tall, one's a little chubby, but, and then I'm born ginger, super skinny, super short. Huh? Like, I don't understand. And I know it's like traits that come down too. And my dad was super into sports. My mom is like super girly, loves pink, and I'm emo. I'm an emo bastard. Like, I don't know where I come from. I don't understand. Next. If you blink, you always miss a ginger. Which I don't know how that relates to being extinct, because that would mean that there's like less gingers. But, you know, if you're like in public and you blink, like, every time you blink, you miss a ginger. You're missing us. Stop missing us. Lastly, we're very sensitive to cold weather. Or anything cold. Like, you got an ice pack, it's like we're getting, like, stung by, like, electrical cord. Like, anything cold, we're done. We're dead. Like, it's out of the question. Like, that's how we kill a ginger. Just freeze them to death. Like, just put like 2 ice packs on them, and then they're like, and then you get their gold paint. And their soul, which they don't have. Oh, and something I thought was funny, it also said, like, if a ginger's dead, there's just a dead ginger, like, in an alleyway, there's just a dead ginger. And then you are the one to spot it. You're just like, oh my god, there's a dead ginger. Which everyone would say in that scenario. But you're like, oh my god, look, it's a dead person. And it's a ginger. And then you just walk out of the alleyway and you see the nearest ginger. And then you just blame them because you blame the nearest ginger for anything that is a crime or just anything in general. And that makes us so unlucky. And that's how you get your gold paint. Okay, you can cut this. So anyways, I thought that would be funny. I don't know. I thought that would be funny, and then, yeah, and show you how much pain we go through with our strong pain tolerance. But Zaria will be over my house soon, and we will make a video together, and we'll give you guys more content and be lame YouTubers. So, look out for that stupid content. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. I don't know where our outro is yet, but bye!